Hello YouTube, it's Testarossa 101 coming back with a short update. I was sitting back looking in the tank and seeing all of these particles floating around, and I know for a fact that I've got all of that stuff filtered out. At first it was nitro bubbles, little micro bubbles, and I started stuffing foam into each one of my chambers, which got rid of all the micro bubbles, here, underneath, between the bubble trap, which is right here, and underneath the final chamber that comes in before the returns go up. But all of a sudden I'm getting all of these little particles floating around, and finally figured it out. Duh. I put in some nefarious snails, which are fantastic, man, for keeping your sand bed clean. These dudes, they'll burrow under the sand and they will keep your sand bed clean. Now, I've only added like 5 of them, but the reason why I'm getting all of these particles, if he'll show himself again, is because of this prehistoric dragon goby. I've got this dude in here, and he's called a prehistoric dragon goby. And let me see if I can. He's usually hiding out. Can't find him right now. But he's a sand sifter. He'll come down onto the sand bed. He'll take a mouthful of sand, and he sifts it through his gills. And it's the coolest little thing to watch, And I was like, man, why am I getting all of these airborne particles or waterborne particles in the water after I've gotten everything straight? And it's because of that dude. He's a sifting machine, man. He does not stop. He goes through the tank all day doing what he does, which is gulping up sand and sifting it through his gills. So I'm going to pause for the cause, and if I can catch him, I'll include it in the video. So hang on. Well, there he is in the background. But trying to catch him doing his thing is a little difficult. He was doing it, of course, for like the past 20 minutes before I picked up the camera. But hang on, we'll see if we can catch him. Alright, there he goes. If everybody will get out of the way. It's a little dude in the back. There he goes. And tell you the truth, since I've added the nefarious snails and this guy, my sand bed, I mean, come on, man. Look at this. Sand bed is like ridiculously clean. Whereas before I had a lot of debris and detritus, things of that sort. But dude is on his job. So are the nefarious snails. So I would highly recommend one of these little dudes. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking about picking up another one and putting them in here just to try to keep the sand bed clean instead of raking and trying to stir up the silt so that it goes down the filters into the sump. So far, that joker and I only put like 5 nefarious snails in here, and I know I got to get more, but since I put the 5 in here and added him, I don't really think that I need any more to keep the sand bed clean, because in the 125 long I haven't really deepened the sand bed yet, and that's something that I'm considering doing. But until I do that, I think I'm gonna hold tight with what I've got now. But anyway, if anybody's thinking about, getting their sand bed in order, keeping it clean, which is a concern for all of us, I would definitely recommend the Nessarius snails. They're the little dudes that look like they got a snout that comes out from the shell. And unbelievably, this prehistoric dragon goby. Because that dude, man, he works 24/7. I've come down at 3 in the morning and dude is still sifting sand through his gills. So, other than that, the rest of the inhabitants in the tank are doing good. They're healthy. My cleaner shrimp, they're doing their thing, even though they won't touch or haven't had the opportunity to touch the copper band butterfly. She's still too skittish. Doesn't want to be around anything, even when I put a clam in there, which I've been feeding freshwater clams, just for her benefit. But Lord, the greedy people in my tank, man, everybody loves them, especially that joker, the coral beauty. They bum rush the clam like you would not believe. Basically, the coral beauty, the foxface, the yellow tang, and Virgil, the yellow-eyed cole, Mr. Crazy, they all attacked the clam as soon as I put it in there. And I was kind of worried that maybe the copper band wasn't getting enough to eat, but as you can see, she's got a little weight to her. She's a little thick in the middle, and so far she's, I guess as healthy as she can be, even though she's got those little neocystine spores or whatever the hell you call them on her. There's another shot of the prehistoric dragon goby. But yeah, keeping your sandbed clean naturally, because you guys know I can't stand to put chemicals in my tank. Nessarius snails and the dragon goby. This is Testarossa 101, signing out.